Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hello, I'm Charlene Schmidt.
I'm Patrick Schmidt.
We just watched A Call to Arms, the fourth and last of the TNT Babylon 5 movies. It's time to babble for 5. Well, I did tell you before, off camera, that this is sort of the lead-in to Crusade. It's not quite a backdoor pilot, but it essentially sets the stage for what becomes the short-lived series Crusade. So let's jump to the very last question I was going to ask you. Do you want to watch Crusade?
I don't know. The most intriguing part of this movie was the 3 minutes of exposition at the end. I made some notes. The notes are not kind.
Oh, I want to hear them.
A fever dream in the first 10 minutes.
I knew it was coming.
I'm not a fan of fever dreams. Not only did we have one in the first 10 minutes, we had several. Second note, how many telescreen conversations are we going to have? Just like, well, why don't you just go into your fever dream pod and have a fever dream conversation about it? You don't need the telescreens, just fall asleep. Third note, Drake's plan. The absolute dumbest I've ever seen. Those are the words.
We're going to have to bleep out so much. And you're not wrong. This guy starts off as a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Then becomes a weasel.
Yep.
Why in the world did Garibaldi hire this guy?
Once again, the white man fails upward.
So infuriating. Is it just me, or has Garibaldi gotten a little soft? A little less suspicious, a little less paranoid, and that did nobody any favors in this thing. I'm not entirely sure if any of this mattered.
We'll know in 5 years, and that's the setup for a 5-year series, isn't it?
Right.
Right. Next note.
Oh, does it get even better?
This is where we get into ripoff mode.
All right.
2 words, Death Star.
Oh, it's kind of a theme through a lot of sci-fi things,
Yes.
yeah.
And also more ripoff. Let's talk about my favorite sci-fi movie of all time.
Which is?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
I kept waiting for somebody to say in this movie, they were invited! Weird stuff happens to our protagonist. He starts drawing things and or building things, meets with some people he's never met before to do something that they're not totally sure what it's going to be.
And Close Encounters did it way better. All right, how about some new characters? We have Galen. What do you think of him?
Cryptic bad. You know
Yeah.
how Kosh is cryptic good? This guy's cryptic bad.
I like it. How about Darina Nafil, the thief?
Dorito Locos is really interesting, and I liked her. One of those people who, when Zach told her, get rid of all your knives, hopefully by the end of this movie, they were just like, no, keep your knives on you, we trust you. Hopefully they got to that point. Could have saved the day if the people on the ship could have just pointed their guns right.
Right? And I think she says the most quotable thing in the movie.
Which is?
There's no sense in being in a secret club if you tell everybody about it. Only the leader of this fight club wears sunglasses to give the illusion that he's cool.
God, that guy.
That dude.
That guy. What a douche.
He stole the words out of my mouth. So, based on what we've seen of these newer characters and the premise of what is set up for Crusade, what do you think? Is this a good idea for a series? And would you watch it with just this?
I think it's a good idea for a series, absolutely. Would I watch it after this movie? No.
And I do wonder how many people in 1999, when this first aired, saw A Call to Arms as the preview of what is to come next in the Babylon 5 world, because I'm pretty sure we knew about Crusade coming at this point. You've got to have something to keep stringing along and building this up so we know it's going somewhere. And it doesn't until the very freaking end. It just doesn't happen here. It falls short. So one last thing I've definitely got to ask you about, because this is a hot point among many fans.
Controversy. Let me dive right in.
A little bit. Okay, the music. Did you notice a difference?
No.
Really? Nope. There is a new composer.
Oh.
And this is the same person that composes the music for Crusade. It was a very intentional decision to try and make Crusade its own thing, give it its own flavor.
Did not notice. I mean, I think about it now, there probably was a difference, but I really didn't pick up on it during the movie.
I have a completely different reaction.
Please.
You get that music into your head, especially at certain key moments, and you know the Chris Franke style. It's so Babylon 5. And with that, we are closing out Babble for 5, the movie edition.
We have loved having you be a part of this, and we've loved having you for our, I guess you could call these our bonus episodes
Yeah.
with these 4 movies. It's been really great, and we've appreciated you coming back and joining us again.
Especially after our long absence. Thank you. If you did come back, we hope you'll join us for the live wrap-up where we'll talk about all of the movies as a whole and what Patrick wants to do from here. Do you want to keep going and don't you? I don't know the answer any more than you do. It's all up to him. It's his journey, and I'm good either way.
And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What should be the next project? What should we look at under the Babylon 5 umbrella? Where should we go next? And leave that in the comments. Regardless, we appreciate all your support, all your love, and we feel it, we see it, we appreciate it. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and
All
if
that.
we do happen to do more of these kinds of things in the future, they are almost guaranteed to be on the Nerd Party.
Yeah, very
So
likely.
stick with the Nerd Party and you won't miss whatever we do next.
That's right. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you for the live show.
Yeah, till then, bye-bye.